Hey guys, and welcome back to another NBC video, and welcome back to another Project Ford Explorer video. We haven't had a Project Ford Explorer video since I believe last fall, so it's been quite a long time, but we've been doing a few things to it, and I'll just start running them down for you. So one of the first things that we had done to it, we took it to a shop for it, which is why we don't have any footage, but we actually got new upper and lower ball joints. There's the upper on both sides, as well as that a new control arm there, because on Explorers it's all one piece. Let me see if I can see the lower ball joint. You might be able to see it down in there. I can't really tell, but so we got upper and lower ball joints for both sides done, so that's all good, because the one was starting to make a really bad noise, so then we knew we had to get it replaced. That was in the winter time sometime. And then another little minor thing we did was we got a new gas cap for it, because it was throwing a check engine light, and for the gas cap not staying tight, and every time we'd go and check it was loose again after Ethan had been done driving. So got that replaced. That check engine light's gone. We do have a new check engine light though, and I'm going to pop the hood and show you what I think that one's all about. Alright guys, we're underneath the hood of the Explorer here, and actually another thing that I forgot about was we got a new sensor right here. I don't remember what the sensor is, but Ethan had the car in for a transmission service at our local Ford dealer, and they said that there was a couple recalls on it, so they replaced that, and obviously no charge with the recall. So now back to what I was talking about with the check engine light. So it's not a code that we're unfamiliar with. It's the EGR code, which it's kind of strange because the EGR code went away when we replaced the O2 sensors, which you'll see later in this video. I have some footage of that. But so it went away, and then it came on when the gas cap was coming on. So we thought maybe it could have been related to that, but now the EGR code comes on just by itself. That's the only check engine light code it has right now, and I'm believing that it's the EGR valve itself right here. From what I've found online, it could be the valve itself. Also, it could be the vacuum lines, or it could be a leak or something staying stuck open or something like that. But what we're going to do is we're going to replace this EGR valve right here, and then we'll see if the check engine light goes away, and if it does, well, then it's a win-win for us. But this is a pretty cheap part to replace. It's kind of rusty though, so we'll see how that goes. When we replace it, we'll be sure to show you guys. So now I'm going to roll some footage that we have from back in January of this year of us replacing the O2 sensors underneath the car, and then I'll come back and we'll get to the main part of this video.
Hello everybody, welcome back to another Nimitz Brothers channel video, and we are currently back in the shop with the Explorer back up half in the air, and we're doing some work here on a nice Saturday. Don't let the sunshine fool you. It is a crisp 20 degrees outside. Zach's underneath slaving away, and we are putting on new oxygen sensor focus. There we go. New oxygen sensors. 2 of them, because 2 of them are bad. And also, we did not get to film it because our camera batteries were being finicky, but we got the skid plate put back on, which we took off way back in the summer. So that's finally put back on. We're working on getting these oxygen sensors in. Well, it took a lot of time and effort, but we have the driver's side O2 sensor out. Now he's putting the new one in. Okay, so we are currently in the process of getting the passenger O2 sensor off, and we took the wheel off here, which is sitting over there, so it was easier to get the electrical clip disconnected. And now we're just having trouble getting the O2 sensor itself out because it is very rusty.
Thanks, Wisconsin.
Yeah. Alright everyone, the Explorer is back on the ground. Both oxygen sensors are in, and there is no check engine light anymore. Of course we cleared the code, but that's all done. One more thing off the list, right?
Yep. Okay, so now that you're caught up to speed on everything that we replaced on the Explorer since our last video, in today's video we are going to be replacing the radiator, because I'm not sure if we've mentioned it before on video, but the radiator does leak. Ethan has to add coolant every once in a while because it leaks out the bottom. And so we got a whole new radiator, we got new hoses, we also have a new belt that we're going to put on while we're in there and have the radiator out. So yeah, that's what we're going to be doing in this video, so stay tuned. Also, in case anybody saw it in the background and was wondering why the Duramax doesn't have a bed on it right now, well, I'll show you. So the Duramax actually blew a brake line, and the brake was like right here, but as you can see there's a new line in there. New line all the way across. And yeah, and we took the bed off just so it was easier to get to that, and it found that the bed rails are pretty rotten on here. So I'm not sure that this bed is going back on, and the Duramax might not even be getting a bed back on it at all. It might be getting a flat bed. I'm not too sure on that. We'll be sure to keep you updated on that. But yeah, that's for anybody that was wondering about the Duramax. Alright guys, well that is going to do it for this Project Ford Explorer video. And yeah, we got a brand new radiator in here, as you can see there, and we got new hoses and the whole 9 yards. So Ethan really shouldn't have any coolant leak problems as long as the trans lines are good, which we're pretty sure they are. So the next thing that we're going to be doing on the Explorer is, as I mentioned earlier, is the EGR valve right here. That needs to be replaced because it's throwing a check engine light. And then there's another thing we got to do on the back of the car is we have to replace the rear windshield wiper because, well, the arm just completely snapped off right here. I think Ethan went to use it when it was cold one morning and it just snapped. So we got to get a new one of those. And then one other thing that's on our list right now is actually some type of drive shaft sensor that is for the four-wheel drive, because the car right now, when it's in four-wheel drive, it'll sometimes work, sometimes won't work, and I think it's just a sensor that needs to be replaced underneath the car. We got to do a little bit more research on that, but yeah, that'll be the next video that we're playing for the Explorer. Not sure when it will be, but stay tuned anyways. So if you like this video, please leave a like down below, and search Project Ford Explorer on our channel, and please subscribe. Thanks for watching, guys. Also, the bed is back on the Duramax, and she is ready to go down the road. She's all fixed up, and the Bobcat's home. Alright, take care, guys.